Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I just had an open house today and very inspired of like my bag, the evolution of my work bag, notary bag, and I wanted to share that with you guys here today. So first up, my very first bag is this bag. Straight to the point. This is a base bag. I'll probably will leave, I'm not sure like the name of the bag, but this is the bag. It's base Shay Mitchell. For any Pretty Little Liars Shay Mitchell fans, this was the bag. As you can see, super big. It has a lot of space. Pockets. It also comes with I think it's in my car. I use it for something else. There's like a attachment pouch that goes in here. You have a laptop space in here. Can you see that? You have a laptop space in here. Like I said, that attachment, I think when I purchased this bag, it was 80 something or about like $100, something of the sort. I bought this bag. I became a notary in 2020, and this was the bag. So my gripe with this bag is, as a notary, I'm outside every day. The wear and tear was, this was only after a year of using the bag. And if you like my nails and you're living in Hudson County, holla at my girly at Bay Lounge, La Kenya. Anywho, base bag, the wear and tear, I did not like the wear and tear of the bag. I do like that it fits right here. It seems okay at the moment, but with all of the things that I carry as a notary, it was super heavy on my shoulders. And then it was also, I like that it had this like cushion situation, but it got like really heavy to the point that I had like a scar right here on my shoulder for how heavy my bag got. So it was that, the heaviness. Again, my favorite thing about this bag was that I can crossbody the bag, but when it's like super heavy, it does a lot of it does a lot of that, and that's like not my thing. So you come with, it has a strap, it can fit over your shoulder, it does fit all the things. But I carry a lot of things of it as a notary, and you never know. Sometimes I try to condense, and I'll show you my condensed phase of the bag. But this is a base bag, and again, my gripe was the size of the bag, but also the wear and tear of the bag. What I showed you, like here, the edges, it starts to do that on all the edges. And I only actively use this bag as a notary probably for either a year or a year and a half until I got the next bag that I'm about to show you. I do enjoy this bag. I looked up a lot of videos before I purchased the bag. It's a bag that people often use for their work bag. I love base. But again, the wear and tear for me was not it. If I continue to use this bag for like 6 years, I feel like it would look disgusting. I've been a notary for 6 years, so I have had this bag for 6 years, but I haven't actively been using this bag for 6 years. I used this bag for about 2 years before I switched over to something else. Because for me personally, the area that I service, I'm going into multi-million-dollar homes. I do not like a certain wear and tear on my bag, and I decided to retire this bag for something else. I think maybe if I was going to a different type of job or a 9-to-5, I might not care as much, but I do charge premium prices, so I did care about what my bag looked like. And again, it's super heavy because I do service the city. That walk can be devious when you're walking 2 blocks from a parking garage or from a parking lot to where I'm going. This wasn't it, and I decided to retire this and try the following. These are camel packs. This is a camel pack bag. Let me see. The reason why I have 2 is because it came with warranty. So I decided to go in the backpack phase. I'm a backpack girly, and I wanted a really nice, like, quality backpack. I think... Alright, so the reason why I have 2 bags is because I have the warranty. One of them ripped and broke. I think this is the good-ish one. Give me a second. So this one ripped. Right here, it ripped at the seams, and it was still on the warranty. So I think it comes with a year warranty. Don't know if it changed, but this is the second bag that I bought. This also has your laptop compartment. No, that's not the laptop compartment. I think the laptop compartment is right here. Yes, you have your laptop compartment, XYZ. But again, I just have a lot of things in my bag. I don't know if I really need all that much. And I say that because I recently was at a closing where we were closing at the same attorney's office, but the offices have multiple attorneys. And I saw this notary, like, coming in. Literally all she had was her stamp, the documents, the stamp, the documents, and pens. Like, shawty had nothing in her hands. And I'm like, that's crazy, because I was in an elevator, which I'll show you my current bag in a second. I had my current bag. I had the scanner in my hand because that specific attorney office, sometimes the scanner is on a fucking fritz. Like, it doesn't work. It spits out all of the documents, and it's a horrible experience. So I started bringing my scanner up so I don't have to deal with it. I'll scan. I'll do it all. Don't worry about it. Notable Moments is coming here to save the day. And she had nothing in her hand. She legit, we're going to pretend like these are the documents. Like, she had documents in hand, one pen. Like, she didn't even have pens for the signer. And her stamp. This was her getting on the elevator, because I held the elevator for her, and we ended up going to the same attorney's office. She was there for a different closing. This is all she had in her hand. She didn't even have a journal. And that's also another thing where I be telling y'all, don't trust a lot of things in Notary say, because in New Jersey we are now required to have a journal. Don't be trusting all these notaries out here. But I hear that a lot. You're the first notary that ever made me sign a journal. It wasn't always, it's only been legal for the last, like, 2 years, I believe, that we needed a journal. But you should be keeping up with your state laws and such. I've always carried a journal. I've always been having a journal since 2020. So for the last 6 years, I've always had a journal, even though it wasn't, in Jersey, wasn't a requirement. So anywho, Calpak bag. This bag, my leg. This bag, I believe, at the time of purchase was like $130. I love the backpack situation because it didn't, like, I didn't have like these extra marks here, like there, but again, being full. And the reason why I say that, I'm going to pull it out from my current bag, is because I will keep a tech bag. And these extra stamps, I carried 2 of these. These are my Jurat and acknowledgement stamps. These don't fit that well in this bag. It takes up hella space. the laptop. I do carry a clipboard. I carry a pen pouch. Like, all of that, like, just didn't fit well in this bag. Hence why am I wearing the good one? I'm wearing the broken one. So this one is fine. Actually, this one started to rip here at the seams because of the things that I carry. It started to rip here at the seams. But I went to a bag place and they fixed it for me. So I want to do the same with this, which is why, like, I still have this. Was I wrong? Oh, yeah. This is the one that ripped here at the bottom seam. But you can go to a bag place and fix it. So I've been thinking about getting it fixed, selling one of the bags, and calling it a day. But the second bag ripped up here, and I happened to be in a place that fixed bags and shoes, and they fixed it for me for $30. It was great, but we were already retiring said bag. But for any other situation, I do also think the zipper was acting funny on me. But I do also think for any other situation, or maybe like any other like work situation, I think this is a wonderful bag. I loved this bag. But again, the longevity, unuse, I used this for a little while and then I got the other one. Until I would say maybe 2023 into 2024, I was using this bag, right? The backpack situation, but both of them like got damaged. The second one, once I got them to send me, because I had the warranty, they sent me the second one. The second one I got stitched on the handle, as I mentioned. And like, I was Gucci with that. So from that, in 2023, in March of 2023, I do have a video. It's kind of a video of my little story. My house burnt down. My house burnt down in 2023. Active entrepreneur. I had to replace a lot of things. This was something that was gifted to me, given to me. And this was in my trying to keep it like small era. This was also really full because once I started to fit this is kind of a low-key what's in my notary bag. Once I put this is my journal pouch. I have my stamp. My stamp is right here. And I also have my pen pouch. This goes in here. This takes up the majority of the bag. I also carry a clipboard because sometimes we're not signing at a table. Although I will request a table, people don't always have a table. So I carry a clipboard for that reason. Again, it takes up space. Then I will have this folder. This folder has, when I first started my oral ceremony, so I have what do I say when it's an acknowledgement, what do I say when I have an oath, and then I have my notarial certificates in here. That went in here. Then I have a laptop. I have a MacBook Air. This is 13 inches. This also always went into my bag. Bag is full and heavy right now. Next, what do I tend to carry in here? This is kind of low-key of what's in my bag. This is a tech bag. In my tech bag, this wasn't always in here. In my tech bag, I used to, because I worked at the office a lot, but now I work at home. But I used to carry a mouse in this tech bag. I have a stapler in this tech bag. I have my charger in this tech bag. I didn't always put it in a tech bag, but it will be floating around in this bag. But even if we look at the bag, it's full. It's full already. But let's say, like I said, when I was carrying this bag, I didn't carry the tech bag. The bag is heavy already. So we go with the charger. The charger is big as fuck. Now we go with this stand. I told you I have a second stand right here. Bag is full. Bag is full. Bag is heavy. And I do not have a driveway. That's not a thing that exists for me, so I have to drive. I have to walk. So wherever I park, like, this is heavy on me. Sometimes it didn't always close. I feel like I'm missing certain things. Don't get me started on the purse situation, because purse couldn't fit in here, so I'm like carrying a small purse currently, which again, I'll show you my new bag situation. This wasn't in here, but I would say I had like a wallet probably like this big. These are mics that I have, and it was just super heavy. I would have business cards in here, like super packed. It's like really gripping on my shoulders real bad. And this itself, which you can't see right now, like it would be dragging on the floor because I am a short person. And that's what that would look like. I also do currently, or what I also had in here was my fingerprint stuff. I would put in here, but I don't get those appointments like super often. So now I have like a different situation. I leave that in a bag in my car. So if I do like need to do a fingerprint appointments, then I just add them to my bag when needed. I also carry like flyers in here. It was a whole thing. Right now it seems that it fits, but I promise you it did not. I wanted a bag that can, when I'm walking home, everything fits in here when I need. Like, I carry a water bottle. Now that's a little bit different. I put a different water bottle in my car, and I have my home water bottle. But this didn't really fit anything. Then, I'm missing a bag. Let me show you. Then I was gifted this bag. Thought it would fit everything, and it kind of does, but is the canvas part of it. Again, the people that I service live in multi-million-dollar buildings. And sure, you might say people don't care, because I kind of thought that people don't care. However, when I went into those appointments, they do care. There's a certain look when you walk in, and y'all, my hair is purple already. My hair is purple already. I have the tattoos. It's summertime. Like, this is an outfit that I would wear on a notary appointment. And I am already judged by my physical appearance. And there are certain things, for me, that doesn't have to be you. Do what you do. Because y'all be going out here doing $20 closings. And I mind my business. So, do what you do. These are just my current experiences. And yes, this is a bag that I have used. I love this bag. I kind of use it more now for like travel. It's purple canvas, but the bag has to go on the floor sometimes. This gets dirty. This gets dirty. I've also used, this is also a base bag. I have another base bag that's brown, but I keep that in my car for my notary supplies that I need, but it's not like everyday use need, if that makes sense. But that stays in the car. So it has shipping supplies in that bag. So I have my the label holders, the pack envelopes, the plastic pack envelopes go in there. All of that stuff is in there. And then again, my miscellaneous notary supplies. And now, dun dun dun, we're gonna show my current notary bag. So I'm not gonna count the 2 backpacks, so it's technically 1 bag, but I had the warranty. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I've had 5 different notary bags. So that means I've switched them just out of feeling it out and wear and tear. I've switched them out about every single year. Every single year. But let me show you something that which this is what I wanted. What I wanted from a bag was I wanted to fit everything. I know it's going to be heavy. I hate that it's heavy. I really, really fucking do. But this bag has lasted me. We're going on a year. I'm not changing it. It does cost money. The rest of the bags cost money. All of these bags that I showed you were either a little bit under $100 or a little bit over, but all of these bags are definitely under $200. Some people aren't spending that, and if that's what you want to do, honey, that's what you want to do. I care about the wear and tear of a bag. None of these bags have held up the way that I've wanted them to hold up. If they did, they didn't hold everything that I needed them to hold, but this bag did. I'm gonna show you her right now. This is my Coach Empire bag. I've had this bag for a little bit under a year. I believe I bought this bag in July or August. It's on my other YouTube channel, and it still smells like leather. It's a leather bag. It's great. My only gripe with it that it's more of like a handbag. When you hold it like this, you can't really throw it over the shoulder. If you hold it, which with the amount of things that I carry, I can never hold it like this currently because it's high key right now. So I can hold it like this, but I can never hold it like this in real life. It either gets thrown on my shoulder, I hold it like this, and call it a day. So this fits everything, but it's already a heavy bag because it's leather. What's left in here is my, what are these called? My little postcards, my notary postcards are in here. I keep, which I don't really need this. I have other mics. Mics are in here. My business cards, notary business cards, realtor business cards are here. I have my embosser. I don't use this often. This generally goes in my miscellaneous, I don't need this everyday notary bag. I put my mini bag in here. My mini purse also fits in here. So this is when I basically am doing something at the end of the day, and I'm not going to carry my whole work bag at said situation. So I'm going to a bar, I'm going to a restaurant, and I have my hand sanitizer, my lotion, my hand sanitizer, my lotion, like that's in there. I have mints, Tic Tacs, my wallet situation, like, so those are the things that are in here. And then summertime, I don't really have pockets, that goes in here. I have my tech bag that I showed you. My tech bag, charger. I used to carry a mouse because, like I said, I used to work in an office when I did real estate, but now I work at home. So now this is basically just a charger and a holder. Maybe I don't have to like carry this anymore. I need to reevaluate what goes in my bag. Depending on the day, I take my iPad with me, so iPad goes in there. iPad goes in there. Where's the rest of the stuff in my bag? So everything that I use regularly. So again, this is my my journal. My journal goes in here. My pens and stuff go in here. And my, what do you call it? My stamp. My computer goes in here because I do scan backs. Sometimes when I'm on the go, I might be between closings or whatever. Or I go to a bar and I work when I'm in between closings and appointments, notary appointments, showings as an agent, open houses when I'm in between that. So I always need my computer. So computer goes in there. My, again, notary, real estate, all of this stuff goes in here. So when I am in my notary mode, if I'm somewhere where there's not a table, or the table has texture, because some people have tables with texture and you need a flat surface to sign, that's where we pull this out. Or again, I work with high net worth clients. They have tables that they don't want scratches. They don't want anything to appear on their table. So that's where this comes into place. They're I don't want to sit at this table. I just bought it from I just bought it from here and it was super expensive. I don't even want to like write on it. And I'm like, don't worry about it. We have a clipboard. So this is to, again, whatever situation I'm in, whether you have a table, you don't have a table, or you do have a table and it's super expensive, this is what we have a clipboard for. So the clipboard goes in there. And when I have the open houses, this is where I put my signing sheets. What else? This is usually my certificate stamps, because people like this more than they like the loose certificates. I usually have this in my notary miscellaneous when I get called for general notary work. They don't always tell me, so it's better to just have it in the bag. I'm looking to put it in something else, so that goes in here. Super heavy. Again, my iPad goes in here sometimes. It doesn't go in there all the time. These 3 items are miscellaneous, but the reason why they're currently in my bag is because I had a notary client that really wanted me to use an embosser. So I had the embosser on deck and it's been in my bag for the last few weeks. Don't use it all the time. Again, same story with this. They did not let me know that there was no notarial certificate attached. I had to walk to my car and get the notarial certificate and get out the miscellaneous bag. So they've been living in my regular bag for the past few weeks. Tech bag. And my actual like little purse that I walk around with. This is everything that goes into my notary bag. It is super heavy. I am not gonna lie. Can I walk with it like this? I absolutely can. It's here. I walk with this. I can also fit my documents in this. So that was another thing. All the rest of the bags I couldn't fit my documents in. But can I fit my documents in this? I absolutely can. However, it's super heavy. So although it's something that I wanted from my bag, I still don't put them in here because 300 pages of stuff, it's really heavy in this. Although I can fit it in here, I don't put it in here. However, the rest of the bags, it couldn't even fit in there if I fucking wanted it to. So I'm gonna take it as a win. This is my current notary bag. I think it's a win-win. You don't need to have a leather bag if you don't want to. However, for me and my wear and tear of a bag, I know a lot of my wear and tear of a bag, the leather bag was a plus for me. The leather bag is what I needed. I walk several blocks. I'm a city notary. A lot of notaries that I've noticed on YouTube are not city notaries. They can pull up into a driveway and call it a day. You pull up or park right in front of the house. That's it. There's not a lot of wear and tear. I am walking blocks. I am walking from the third floor of a parking garage into an elevator, and then I am walking several blocks to get to someone's house. So there's a lot of wear and tear that my bags go through, and I'm not replacing that bag. Yes, you can show like some wear and tear on the leather bag, but the wear and tear on a genuine leather bag is not the same as these canvas bag, whatever this is called, the base bags, whatever those textures, those type of bags are called. It doesn't hold up to my lifestyle as a notary and an entrepreneur. So I would 1000% say, get you a leather bag. That's it. That's the evolution of my notary bag. You don't have to be like me. It's okay. I love the presentation of what I do, and I also, again, the wear and tear of said bag. This one is holding up. I've almost had it for a year, and I'm definitely not replacing it. I do want like a smaller situation for when I am, I guess, doing like regular business, maybe going to like listing appointments, not maybe, going on listing appointments to where I am going to be the listing agent and pitching. I don't need to have that giant bag. I will likely still have that bag in the car, but I do need a smaller bag of pitching that only holds my laptop and maybe my iPad and calling on a day. But anywho, yes, that is my bag situation. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video, the evolution of my notary bag. And yeah, again, I hope you liked it. If you have any questions regarding any of the bags that I featured here today, please let me know. Write it down in the comments. Hit me up. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.